Last week, Texas House Representative Angie Chen Button introduced House Bill 32. This bill, if passed, would see major changes to the eviction process across Texas, and the supposed reasoning for this bill is concern about squatting becoming an issue in Texas cities. But, in reality, this bill has nothing to do with squatting. Mark Melton of the Dallas Eviction Advocacy Center, writing in the Dallas Morning News, said, "Squatters are like Sasquatch, rarely seen by anyone in the wild and often confused with something else. Squatting is very rare, and so is data regarding it. In fact, a recent survey including the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area found reports of squatting have only occurred in 0.0002% of the city's housing stock. And there's no evidence that it's becoming more common in Texas." The reality of the situation is that squatting is a very rare occurrence and is already well covered by existing laws. The vast majority of instances of reported squatting occur in abandoned buildings, and the inhabitants leave when the property owners begin to make use of the building. If there are any issues, the building owners have established legal avenues to remove the squatters from the property. On top of this, one Texas Senate bill has already been filed to increase criminal penalties for squatting. At Texas Housers, we think this bill would be very bad for Texans. This bill would do very little to solve whatever squatter issues exist, and instead would primarily target all tenants in Texas by removing their rights related to the eviction process. Tenants in Texas already have arguably the fewest rights in the country, and this bill would make that even worse. This bill would make it so that eviction court for tenants would change from innocent until proven guilty to the landlord wins unless proven innocent. Here are the top ways this bill would hurt tenants in Texas, and there are many others not mentioned here. It would deprive tenants of a right to a hearing in eviction court. It would drastically shorten eviction timelines and reduce notification requirements, leading to confusion among tenants and the possibility of being forcibly removed from your home just a few days after missing one rent payment. It would make legal aid in eviction court almost impossible by imposing onerous aid requirements. This bill would also eliminate the need for landlords to post the notice to vacate to tenants for any issue besides rent non-payment. It would also allow landlords to shop around for eviction courts that are the friendliest to them. Essentially, this bill has nothing to do with squatting at all, and just takes away rights from tenants and gives more power to landlords. We'll be following this bill closely and continuing to provide education on housing-related bills during this legislative session.